comes the order. That one can go up. Yeah. You guys staying busy back there?
What?
You guys staying busy back there?
Yeah, a little bit. It's been pretty steady today.
Alrighty. Thank you much.
Have a great day.
You too. Alright, y'all. Let's go drop this off, shall we? You're good, Sierra Brothers. Welcome back. I wasn't even planning on going live again, but y'all decided that you wanted to vote yes for me to keep going, so I came out since there were orders sitting there that were worth taking. GoPro, start recording. Alright guys, went ahead and picked up a 3-drop, $38.41 to go 12.4 miles. The one in the trunk is going to be quite heavy, so I might have to do 2 trips and take some of the heavy stuff out of the bucket. It was in the bucket as one, but it's quite a bit of heavy stuff, so I don't want to break my bucket by doing that. And then the other stuff is kind of more just bulky, so each trip or each drop off might be 2 trips, which is fine. It's not a big deal overall, but catch you guys after we're done. Headed to the first drop. We're 6 minutes wait. See you guys afterwards. GoPro, stop recording. We're watching then you hit a road, which just made my phone die. Hey man, like I said, don't worry about it. You're all good. No worries. No worries. You guys don't need to, say you're leaving. You just want to dip out at some point. Y'all are more than welcome to dip out. I ain't worried about it. I know y'all have lives, etc., etc. The teacher bro still got over 500 Pokemon cards from when you were younger. Dang, you still got some of like the original ones? That's crazy. I don't. I have a lot of the newer stuff. I haven't bought any of like the last like couple sets, but back when like Roaring Skies was a thing, I bought a version of the Japanese box, like a booster box. Opened it up and it had one of the Moonbryons in it, and like from what I can tell right now, because I've held on to it and stuff, it's like $1,000 ungraded right now. It's pretty crazy what people will pay for that card. It's pretty sick. Still buy them from my local comic store. That's cool. I haven't bought any for a while. I did at one point kind of like sell Pokemon cards. I like started to try and get into that business, but got really burnt out really quick trying to grade stuff, because I can feel that like the grading process is just very hectic in terms of that. So I got a bunch that could probably be just sold off bulk somewhere. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll get back into it. Who knows? So your collections, Pokemon, Star Wars, etc. Sports, old war stuff, anything really. Hey, those are, fine and dandy habits to have. Thanks, Eva Nicole. I like it. I like Pokemon. It's a nice shirt. It's good stuff, I tell ya. I had a busy day. I mean, more or less. I came on, this now my 5th live that I've started today, even though all my lives have only been an hour. But, and then, messing around with Discord settings and stuff to see what I can potentially do at some point for the community. We'll see. That's an old one. That is an old one. Good show, though. Good show. I haven't watched that series in a long time. Granted, I don't think I ever watched it from beginning to end. I just watched episodes here and there when my dad watched it. But I just thought it was a funny show. Alright, what do we got for instructions here? Porch, please ring doorbell. Or if I don't answer, please stop. Okay. Got a sign poster from the gas. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. 14. Oh. All right, Sandra, where are you at? Trunk. Okay, perfect. Sure thing. Yeah, I mean, some people don't prefer people that drive on their driveways and stuff. How's your evening going? Not too bad. What was that? Yeah, we actually have. Yeah. Oh. $10. I guess I'm glad my subscribers say, come on out, damn it. That lady was very nice. She was very kind. A lot of times I do actually, like, you know, if I'm not super exhausted, I actually don't mind coming back out and doing late night orders. Because I do feel bad once, you know, it gets late night and people don't receive their orders. Especially the ones who have tipped. It, like, you know, like, is always disappointing to not see when they don't get their orders, when they at least tried to be, you know, friendly to the people who do gig work and stuff. So a coworker just bought a house, and the gentleman he bought it from died in the house. As in, like, before he moved in, hit his son over the night, and they were cleaning. That's crazy, dude. Sold him the house, and then before he could even move out of it, he just dies. That's crazy. So, Spirit Brothers, it sounds like you need to come to Bemidji, Minnesota, and do some paranormal investigations. Son came out and his dad and said, "Dad, what do you want?" And he said, "Nothing, why?" And his son said, "You keep saying hello, who's there?" And he said, "I didn't say anything." That's crazy. I don't know, man, Dink. I think you're just saying stuff for Spirit Brothers to get on over, you know, right? Just kidding. Just set me up a GoFundMe page. I'd love to, but can't afford it. Just set your own GoFundMe page up. Be like, bring us to America. I would like to please come to America. If you would please donate to my fund. We do paranormal investigations. Trust me, we cool. Wreck your mother, you just talked about it today. Gotcha. That's crazy, dude. Dink, how'd your late night dash go? I was only popping in there every once in a while, and then I was gonna come back out, and then subscribers like, "Brother, get your butt back out there." And I'm like, "Oh, all right, I guess, sure, why not? Yeah, yay, go me." You can deliver me some food and hang out and film for a while. So you want to change for 2 hours, 10 minutes? That's pretty good, Dick. That's pretty good. A little under 25 bucks an hour. That's pretty good. Pretty damn good is what I say, Dink. Nothing like this $38 now $48 Spark order that I am doing, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. I'll raise you with this order and make basically your money in an hour instead. Yeah, Dink, I have to figure out what's going on with the Discord, because what I think happens, I just realized, because I had deleted my live notification on the Discord channel, that I have, but when I went live the last time, I didn't delete it, and so when I went live this time, we didn't get a notification on the channel. So I'm thinking if something's already sitting there, the bot doesn't send another notification. I don't know why, but hey, Grind and Fitness, liking the shirt. Hey, you know me, gotta rep Pokemans. Is that what they call them these days? Pokemans? I'm just kidding. Go, everything you earn, you keep. Or do you have an amount to the company who runs the app, or however it works? Well, technically, we're supposed to keep everything we keep, or everything we earn. But there are some like conspiracies that potentially Walmart is stealing some of our tips. Whether or not I believe it, I'm not 100% sure. I might partially believe it because I think some people have said they've even like checked with their customers that they're dropping off to and have like been like, yeah, I have a $10 tip but I'm only getting $5 or something. I haven't ever personally asked because I personally think it's like semi-rude to ask someone like what they tip me if I interact with them. I don't know if it was just friends when they talk to their customers and, you know, they're asking that way or something, but, you know, obviously we have to pay taxes, but we're supposed to keep everything supposedly that we earn. But some people believe that Walmart is hiding some of the tips and pocketing it, which, I mean, I could believe, but I don't know for sure. Cannot confirm nor deny. So, for example, if you make $300 a day, you keep it all. You ain't gotta send any out to the company who set the whole thing up. No, because I mean, the company is Walmart. So I mean, you get 3 options in terms of payout. You get, I don't know if it's still an option anymore technically for people as a default when they sign up, but it's called Branch. It's just like a different bank account. That was like the default when Spark first started, and then they changed it to where now you can have the one card from Walmart, which then allows you to have your trip earnings, not your tips, but your trip earnings after every single order that you do straight into your one account. And then your third option is to set up a completely different bank and have direct deposit that way. I personally still have Branch. I did recently try to set up direct deposit, but it didn't work. So, yeah, I don't know if direct deposit actually works for people or not. I tried looking it up, and the Reddit, from what I could tell, the one post I saw was like direct deposit doesn't actually work. So, I don't know, I guess. But yeah, no, so if I make $300, I make $300, and that's what I get to keep to sum it up and put a nice little bow on it. Because here in the UK, if you work self-employed to Just Eat who delivers McDonald's, drivers have to pay a percentage to the company. So if they make £10, £3 will go to the company. Well, to my knowledge, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Uber Eats has something like that where they like charge a fee or something that you don't get the full amount, but you never get to see what the like original amount was. You just get to see what you're getting paid by the company. And then like once you're doing your taxes, it like you can upload personal like info like that. So GoPro, start recording. GoPro, stop recording. Oh. Some drivers here work directly for the company, whichever one it is. They get paid managed wage per hour. Where is this one? Yeah, DoorDash has that kind of feature too. However, it's definitely not minimum wage. Granted, I guess I don't know if yours is only minimum wage and you don't get a tip that way, and the company just pockets the tip. But if it's not, then DoorDash has a similar thing. So they have paid by job, which you get to see what you're gonna get paid. So like if it was, $10 for 2 miles, then generally it's like $2 from DoorDash and like an $8 tip. Or you can do earned by time, which is literally the most fluctuating, hourly rate ever. Like ours here, if it is, allowed to be used, is like $11.25 an hour or something like that. You do still get your tips, but it straight up says if you do earn by time that you're going to end up getting more of the no tip offers. It straight up like tells you that. So and then, but yeah, that can fluctuate for like different zones, because our zone is pretty small town, so they can set their minimum wage to very little. Minimum wage here is around 9.12 pounds per hour if you're over 18 years old. Yeah, but your guys' cost of living probably is way less, right? Some people get more for night work, etc. Gotcha. Because I don't know if it's around the world as a whole, if someone wants to confirm or deny what I'm about to say. But I saw a TikTok recently where it basically takes like just your mortgage takes like mortgage or rent takes like 50% of what you make for most people, like the average salary. And most people, of course, aren't making the average salary, so it's even worse. Hey Mary, popping in to say hi. Sounds good. Hope your night went okay with your proxy picks. So say back side door. No problem, I can do that. So this was this one, right? Yep, perfect. GoPro, start recording. Or be, I guess. GoPro, stop recording. Ooh, I miss. Cost of living here is extremely expensive currently, so I get about $3,400 per month. Rent is $475 per week, and bills and fuel, food. It's not a lot at all. Gotcha. Hello, James Widener and the girl Mia. How you doing? Hope your night's going swell. What does that say? Live in Georgia. Minimum wage is $7.25 an hour, and the cost of living is high. No raise in wage in years. Yeah, is that your guys' federal minimum wage, or is that like what was I gonna say? Is that like what the average wage is like if you went to like, you know, Walmart or something to go work at one of those places, you know what I mean? Because I think our like federal minimum wage or our state minimum wage or whatever the heck it's called is like $7.25 an hour or something like that. But our state minimum wage, I can't remember. All the BS is just so all over the place that I have no idea what I'm talking about. Just spouting nonsense at this point, I feel like. You know I'll be. That's not horrible. That's pretty bad. That's mountain iron. How many times is that? That's not great. Oops, sorry. Once every bill goes out for the month, I'm left with about 400 to use for what I need. That's 100 per week. It's so crap. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good. It does not sound very good. Is that including with your wife's spirits, or does your does your wife not work? Like, is that your total like income between the two of you, or does she not work and so that's your sole income? Ugh. Stupid ass son. Nope. That's a little better. Probably have to put it back in my face here in a second. Oh, that was a lot on my eyeballs. Let's see. Well, that wouldn't be the nicest order, but it's not the worst either. Decisions. Oh, my eyeballs. Set. Let's total both of us. Oof. And you got kids? Damn. That's what we call even rougher spirits. So you're just watching on the TV. No worries, Dink. No worries at all, sir. No worries at all. We're all just vibing, Dink. We're all just vibing. Apartment B. That sounds horrible. Is it 2 cases of water? Yeah, it is. Sorry, that's not happening. It's a struggle blow, and that's including my DLA money. If we're back injury, if we didn't have that, we'd be screwed. Damn. manage to have enough money to do the YouTube channel, dude? Or do you just get like help from the people you do it with? That's not exactly what I wanted to say, but that's kind of what I wanted to say. Dink, check your Spark, by the way. I know you can't really respond very well on TV, but check Spark. I want to know, does your Spark allow you to do Walmart Spark until 11 now? Because mine says I can go until they close at 11. That was really interesting. Literally save up most locations. We do our free, but the big places we rent, we go halves and save up bit by bit. I mean, man, you must be saving bit by bit by like saving 30 years in advance or something, because $400, $100 per week, that doesn't sound like a lot to have, especially with kids, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. Okay, it is 11. I don't know why. Because I checked Walmart's like app, Dink, and it says that their like curbside, or their pickup stops at 10. So I wonder if they're just extending it an hour in case people want an express order at last minute. I wonder if like enough people complained about picking up orders late or something. So I'm just really confused why they extended it if they're not going to extend their like curbside section longer. But who knows? What do I know? I'm just the peasant. It's a real struggle. Like, even food here is really expensive. Like a frozen pack of sausages, for example, is like €5. Damn, dude. Maybe just shopping. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Just express orders if someone's got the munchies. Alright, let's see. Which one is going to be not horrible? There's 2 cases of water going to second floor apartment's not as bad, but still 2 cases of water along with other groceries. That's rough. What are the other options, though? Not very good ones, huh? What do we got here? The only thing that is a real help is we don't have to pay for insurance for our car, as my son has cerebral palsy, so we get the car for free, only pay fuel. Dang, dude. That sounds like a lot, man. I don't know. up here? That is a Zai question. Probably that one. It's probably the play. Yeah. Alright, we'll take this one, I guess. You sell your drawings for extra money. Me and your wife are now starting to build own paranormal experiment. Okay. And sell it on Etsy. Oh no, paranormal equipment. Sorry, that's what it's. So some months we might have an extra 100 pounds, but rare. Dang, dude. Sounds crazy to live in the UK. Welcome in, everyone that's just joining. We are currently doing Walmart Spark deliveries, obviously via the Spark app, getting people their groceries this late night, trying to get, you know, people their groceries before the time runs out. How late am I going tonight? I don't know. If the order seems decent enough, I'll probably pick it up at this point, just because I really, you know, I do feel bad for the people that are, you know, trying to throw tips. And there's no drivers out, it seems like. So, if I either A, get exhausted, or B, catch up, or C, if there's nothing that I feel like taking, pretty much, I guess. So there's really no set goal, I guess. So if Dink, you gotta go spend time with that wife, you go spend time with that wife, man. You go get that done. Appreciate the watch hours you're giving me, but I'll survive without you. Yeah, so if he works full time for Subway. And literally last week had to sell his own Xbox to cover his rent and food for a week. It's a proper struggle here a lot for people. Damn, dude. That's crazy. Yeah. If only corporations paid their workers well. That's a foreign concept, though. We don't know what that means. You want us to give you the money you deserve? Absolutely not. Do you know that our people way up high need to be living lavishly? They can't afford their yachts if we give you guys $1 more. But when they do give $1 more, they're like, huh, look at us. We just gave out $1 million to our workers. It's like, yeah, well, it does add up when you're giving each one $1, but that really still doesn't help them. But thank you, I guess. Hey, Mia. Welcome back again. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Oh. Oh. There we go. And just some beautiful timing of it being absolutely ready right this second. All I said, that's all I was trying to say. I know, you're right, I should be fraternizing with the workers. Like a stroll today, huh? 25, 90. it's still scary. You got it out. Have you been? No.
No. That's what I'm scared of.
Waiting for that one customer to. It's, you know what's funny too is it's gonna be a customer, not one of us. I have heard though there are some customers that are absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's just like why? Like, well, was that the guy who got blacklisted or was that a different? Did you tell? Weren't you the person who told me that a different coworker had to like get someone blacklisted or something, or they were already blacklisted and they were gone?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, someone apparently.
I think I told you about how
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was. Someone else told me that like they were about to dispense this one or some other coworker was, and everyone had to be like, no, don't dispense that person because he was banned.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
I
it.
think
Oh,
that was the guy.
okay, yeah. Is that really fun? Yeah, I had a customer. I just came from here, and now I'm back into another one or whatever. But she's like, "Oh, just drive forward more in the driveway." And like personally, I don't really like to drive driveways. Like, trespassing almost, even though I'm delivering their stuff or whatever. But like if they're there, they're like, "Oh, you know, come in or whatever." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So I drove up, but she's like, "Oh, just come forward, just to be easier for you." Because she had sodas and stuff. And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "I don't really, I don't try to drive on your guys' driveways because I just feel like it's kind of weird." And she's like, "Oh, well, I don't care. Your car seems pretty cool." I did have a person come one other time and he left like a big oil streak on my driveway. And I'm like, "Oh, all right." Wild. Oh, Lordy. Oh, my God. I'm gold now. It is getting cold outside. I should have brought a sweatshirt. I'm trolling myself by not bringing a sweatshirt. It's okay. I'm Minnesotan. I just deal with the cold. Eat it like a chunk of ice. Oh, I miss a lot of your. No, I didn't. Our government here is poor. They promise so much stuff and never deliver, or our homeless rate has doubled over the past 2 years. A lot of people think UK, it's great, London baby, but in reality, it's so different away from the bustling lights of London. We have a lot of poverty here, kids missing school, etc., homeless, and crimes. It's manic in a lot of small towns. Damn, dude, that sucks. I'm sorry you gotta go through that, man. Let's see. You got to pull all your resources together any way possible to have something. Hopefully it will get better for you and your family. Yeah, dude. Hope it gets better for you. GoPro, start recording. Alright guys, we picked up a 2-drop, $26.61 to go 11.8 miles. First one is an apartment complex, about a minute away, but it's a real easy drop off. They literally just have a bag that I'm bringing to them, so that will be pretty straightforward. And then the other one I think is a full tote of groceries, but that one's a house, so that one will be pretty easy as well. Yeah, we'll see you guys after I'm done. GoPro, stop recording. Like, we are fortunate enough that we have a nice, clean home and our kids get an education and always have food in their belly, etc. But it's a struggle. Damn, dude. Sorry, man. Let's say, as an independent contractor driving Spurs Park, do you file taxes quarterly or just once a year? Technically, I should file quarterly because I get a payment if I don't otherwise. But honestly, sometimes I forget, and half the time I feel like that I'll need it. So I end up paying a penalty sometimes. But technically, yeah, if you do Spark, you should file quarterly estimates, just so you can avoid a penalty. Like, I already missed the first deadline, so I'll be paying at least one penalty. I'll probably, once the second quarterly tax bracket comes around, I'll probably pay some then, but gotta remember to do it is the thing. All right, guys, BRB. I'm gonna show you the outside of my car. That way, you don't have to stare at my back seat as I go deliver this. But I will be RB. Well, sorry guys, that was not supposed to take that long. Sorry it took so long. The only reason why it took so long was because, so I went in there, right, into the apartment complex, and I was talking to, or not talking, there was a group of ladies sitting, you know, in the like lobby that they have at this apartment complex. I need to catch my breath first before I try and speak to all of you. Just talking with one another. One of them said hello to me. I said hello back. Went to go drop it off and such. And as I was walking back to the lobby or whatever, I could hear them all talking about how, you know, Walmart delivers, and they were all like kind of bickering back and forth about like the way Walmart would do it and stuff. And like they were all trying to like figure out how Walmart delivers. And I'm just thinking to myself, well, y'all just watched me walk in with a Walmart bag. You could ask me. And I didn't bother having them ask me because I kind of figured they probably weren't going to ask. So I said, do you guys want to know how to order delivery? And they're like, yeah. And so I was like, okay. There's a few like older than me, but not like, you know, grandpa age. But then there were some that was there as well. And so I started explaining it to them how like, you know, Walmart will shop for your groceries. I'll go pick it up. And then like, you know, it's in a time slot and stuff like that of like when it's supposed to arrive and stuff like that. So, and I was just talking about, I wasn't even supposed to be out, but you know, you guys, I didn't say that, but I said, that like I was doing other deliveries for people who out here are waiting for their orders. So yeah, that was really long-winded, but hope I got my point across. It's a lot of stuff. Tilt. Did everyone else turn their head as well? But what does that say? But to be honest, we're just happy our kids are healthy and we have a roof over our heads. That's true, that's true. I knew the earth was round. I see the curve. Oh, plane flies over now and 8 straight. We in trouble. You were gonna struggle walking up that hill. I didn't have to, thank God. Resting your head on your shoulder. The poor people in that house have a mess right now on it. Is that light pole leaning? It does look to have a slight bend. Is the tilt that much noticeable when I turned you guys around? That's kind of funny. What does that say? Imagine doing the cha-cha slide in that house. Slide to the left, fall to the right. It's funny. I just say the same thing. Well, Drew ain't coming back. He rolled all the way to the bottom. Nah. Schooling some folks to catch you up. The camera was tilted so much. Sorry, I didn't think it was that bad. Was it really? I guess, yeah, kinda. I can't really, the problem is, if I do, I gotta like tilt you guys. Because otherwise I can't get a straight, like, up and down shot, so. They were joking because the camera was tilted really harshly. Yeah, so I just explained to some people of, you know, how it works, so I think it was a 90-degree. Get out of here, you guys. And for those of you who weren't in the live, not yesterday, it was Sunday, just so everyone knows, Giggly Ginger is my girlfriend, so in case anyone was wondering, I'm sure none of you were actually wondering who that was, but I'm sure some of you were like, oh, look, a person, a new person. Figured I'd define said person. I could try to, I don't think this will really turn. Yeah, GoPro. Yeah, it doesn't really turn very much, so. Spirit, are you the one? Are you the person who said that last time too? Someone else said, "Hello, Miss Drew." Was that you? Or am I tripping? I can't remember, to be honest. I'm surprised how much light is still out, even with like no. Yeah, was you? Okay. I honestly couldn't remember. I thought it was because you were here. Lisa was here. I don't think Dink was here last time. I think he had just left when she came in. I can't remember who else was here though. Nieces was still here. I think Gamer was still in here. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I just got some more business for Walmart and myself. We'll see. Oh no, I'm very glad you clarified because I was losing sleep trying to figure out who it was. I'm sure you were, Dink. I'm sure you were. See someone over here. Like when I meet him, always had Miss Carl or hi Miss Tom, etc. I don't think I've ever heard it in the US, to be honest. He just missed the 90-degree tilt. The 90-degree tilt. That's me. 90-degree tilt. Always. I'm always tilted. I'm so surprised at how light it is still with the moon out. Look at my y'all probably can't even see that because the freaking camera is so garbage on the back end. I could macro it. I don't think that will make the picture any better, but we're gonna pretend. Oh, so blurry. So blurry. I can't do this and do this. Well, it did do what I wanted it to. However, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. Holy. That's what you should change the name to, 90-degree tilt. Yeah, okay. Girlfriend, I'm assuming Lisa assumed that you missed the 90-degree tilt, but I'm assuming you were probably here for it. Based off the fact you said. Also, can't remember Giggly if I've told you, but Dink's in Bemidji, Minnesota. I think I've told you that probably plenty of times, and you're probably annoyed of hearing it, but it's the first time I've ever said it on live, so there you go. How bad is the camera getting? It's getting a little blurry when I move. You've been here for a grip. Rip it and grip it like a Beyblade. We still have to meet up for lunch all of us someday. Yeah, the whole gig community. We just come in and be like, yes, we would like to rent out your restaurant. We have 100 people. It's like, oh, all right. You think they'd let us do that? You think they'd be like, ah, yes, of course. Just go to a place that's just super dead. Or that's just opening at 11, and then we're just like, hey, we would like to book all of your tables right now. Sounds good, spirits. See you later. Have a nice sleep, sir. Pleasant day. Stay safe on your travels, and we'll catch you all soon. See you, dude. Thanks for stopping by, chit-chatting. That I just put my video on. That's fair. True. He's living the dream. Living the dream, Miss Grind and Fitness. He's out just popping and locking with being Mr. Park Ranger Man. Talk about a peaceful and fun job. I mean, it kind of does sound fun and peaceful, to be honest. Oh, after a while, it's a job like anything else. I mean, that's true. There's very few jobs in the world, unless you're like stupid passionate about. I feel like, you know, they're like, yes, this is the life kind of deal. Pulling on into the street for this address. I don't really like this address that much, just because I'm on a dirt road, and this dirt road, for some reason, has 90 potholes, and I don't know why. Just because we love living the dream. Oh, hitting them all of them. Your favorite part is dealing with, let's say, drunk campers. Drunk campers, love them. That's the best kind of campers, though, drunk ones. That's the only kind of campers you want to keep, the drunk ones. I should tell you this crazy story after I drop off this order real quick of when I was working at Adventure Zone as a supervisor there. I'll have to tell you guys this absurd story after I drop this order off. Biabi, un momento. Oh, lordy. Sounds good, Miss Grind and Fitness. Hope it's popcorn worthy. In terms of length, I don't think it's popcorn worthy, but I think it's a really interesting story. So anyways, I don't know, most of you probably have no idea what Adventure Zone is, so let me just give you a quick rundown of what it is. So Adventure Zone is a arcade with mini golf as well, and laser tag, and a cafe in it as well. So when I turned 18, maybe a little bit afterwards, there I became a supervisor at Adventure Zone. So that means I had to deal with tickets and stuff like that and all of this stuff. Well, there was one day, and mind you, this arcade, known as Adventure Zone, is down in like downtown Duluth, Minnesota, down in Canal Park, is what it's called. And it is got quite a few bars and restaurants down there because it's a very touristy area. Now, once it gets to Saturday night or Sunday, Friday night, whatever, you're going to bound to have drunks if you're open past, 8 o'clock. Whoa. Got a frog in my throat there, Jesus. And we, on the weekends, Friday and Saturday, we were open till midnight. So, there's this one day, supervisor doing my supervising things. It actually slowed down quite a bit. I think we had a total of probably less than 10 people left in the building, and I think it was probably around 11 o'clock, I think. And, not a whole lot's going on, so we're all just chilling, hanging out pretty much. But this guy walks in. Could clearly tell this man was drunk as crap. Absolutely hammered. And because he was just stumbling everywhere. He wasn't like falling on the ground, but I was pretty impressed that he managed to like stay upright. So here's what happens through this entire store while he's in here. He comes in, I'm like, okay, well, we'll see if this becomes an issue. And I watch him like walk around the arcade a little bit. I walk around the whole building. And eventually he goes over to like the climbing wall, because we also have a climbing wall inside of Adventure Zone. That's part of a different business though. They just share the space with us. They were already closed. They closed at like 10 or something like that. And it's about like, 11 or something. And so he walks over there and I'm like, oh, okay. He's going to realize it's closed. And then he's going to, come back around and then whatever. So it takes a while, but the dude who's in the cafe realizes that the guy is not actually coming back around. He actually decided, apparently, the guy who's drunk as crap, to try and go in their like back room area that they had that was also kind of our area, and it wasn't locked. So he could have easily gone in there. So the cafe person actually got him like out of the area. And so that was the first thing that was like really annoying and a mistake. Second thing was after he had gotten up and he was walking by and stuff, he apparently, I didn't see it, and I don't know if the cafe guy saw it because I can't remember, it was a long time ago, but apparently there was this couple that was like by a claw machine or something, and apparently the dude just smacked one of the girls' ass, and I was just like, okay. I think the cafe person did say it, because I don't think the customer actually complained about it. It was actually the cafe dude who told me. And I was like, cool. And then he was walking by stumbling, and I was going to like tell him to leave and stuff, but it looked like he was kind of like heading towards the exit. So I was like, okay, whatever, I won't bother him. So, but instead he actually goes up the batting cages, like little ramp that we had. And I was like, okay, well, I guess we'll have to stop him before he like decides to get into the batting cage and hurt himself or something. But no, he goes up the batting cage ramp and he gets to the top of the ramp and then like doesn't like stand on top of it, but he just goes over it and like jumps down. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But then I see him going towards the exit. I'm like, all right, perfect. He's leaving. He's getting out of here. Whatever. Not my problem. However, I did a double take just to make sure he leaves, right? And as he's leaving towards the exit, there is a fire extinguisher next to that exit. Now, the way he jumped down and started walking to the exit, I realized, oh, he's not actually going to the exit. He's going for the fire extinguisher. And this is about, I don't know, 300 feet probably from the fire extinguisher at this point. He's very close. I'm like, well, that really sucks. So I'm behind the counter, which is at least probably quadruple in terms of feet, maybe more than that, away from him. And I'm like, well, that's not good. So I sprint. I literally sprint from behind the desk and run to him. And I get to him just as he picks up the fire extinguisher. And I try my best to wrestle with him. I didn't like fall on the ground, just like, tug of war with him, back and forth with it. And he manages to pull the pin and spray it slightly. He luckily didn't spray me fully with it, but he sprayed like half of the bottom of my pants and stuff, and then like on the ground, and then eventually just lets go, laughs, and then just walks out. And that's it. And I'm just sitting there with a pool of fire extinguisher on myself and on the ground as well. So yeah, I've dealt with some interesting people, to say the least. Hope it was entertaining. From the park for sure. Yeah, Dink, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you've had some wild ones. Almost sounded like a prank. Had that person been sober, honestly, yeah, I could easily see that it would have been like a prank or whatever. But this man was goddamn hammered. If he wasn't, then he was putting on a show. But I almost 100% believe that guy was hammered beyond belief. Crazy crap that we deal with here. And honestly, I think I would have actually been more okay with it being a prank. Busy night so far? You mean like with orders and stuff? Yeah, there's a whole bunch still sitting here. There's a total of 6. They're not most of them aren't good, but I do feel bad for the people that, tipped and stuff, so I'm trying to get some of those orders out. I have 1 hour left before technically Walmart's curbside closes, so I'm gonna try to do one that, wow, I just voice cracked so hard. One that's really close by, and then one that maybe is a little further out or something. Because I don't think I'm obviously not gonna get to all of these. But shit happens. Thanks for caring enough to help. Hey, like I said, I actually enjoy my job. Yeah, it's still a job at the end of the day, and yeah, you can get burnt out and all that stuff, but with creating a community, I figure if I put in the hard work and the hours, we'll just get there faster and faster. And then, I won't have to worry about money as much. Granted, will I definitely still take a $35 over or a $35 order over a $15 order, yeah, 100%. However, I still got to pay the bills right now, and make it make sense for my car to where I'm not needing a new car in like 2 seconds, but I'm also losing money. So if I can help people, especially the ones who are trying to tip, because it's not a requirement to tip, I feel like that just will go come back around as good karma for me in the long term. I don't know, maybe I'm just spewing a bunch of bull crap. I don't think I've ever well, that's not true. There's only been like 3 or 4 days where I've actually delivered this far out. But it's a great outlook to have. Hey, like I said, this is my full-time job, and I can make YouTube like supplement this full-time job to where I don't have to worry about, being like, yeah, I know you're only a one drop and it's only a $16 order, but you tipped $8 and Walmart's saying, screw you, you can only have $8. I'll still pick it up because Walmart is helping me support, and you guys are helping me support the ability to get people their orders. Then that's just kind of the way I want to look at it, you know what I mean? But there's only one way to get there and hopefully start, seeing results, and that's by grinding out the hours, right? It's the only way to do it. I turned on the temperature because it was actually getting a little cold in my car with no temp, and then now I'm all of a sudden really hot. Yeah, damn it. Mistakes were made, apparently. Wonder if there's a better way that I can set up the camera for you guys at some point. I think I might try to readjust the camera, maybe like tomorrow or something, to maybe more of an angle, like the like thing that's set up is more like to the left, so that way when I turn you guys around, I don't have to tilt you guys. Because I'm sure it's probably annoying as crap to be tilted so much on a screen. Doesn't help that the Samsung's back back camera isn't very good. But hey Presley, how's it going? It's going pretty well for me. Trying to get people their orders as fast as possible. At your job, you'll advise aloud that I'm not doing any extra runs, but if somebody asks them, wait, what? But if somebody asks, then I will always say yes because I'm weak. That's fair. I mean, they do close at 10, right? They're curbside. I mean, it's just 6 items. Can I? Surprised they don't have it ready for. I mean, I was still like only 2 minutes away, so. But it's only 6 items. Hello? Did I lose them? Joke's on me trying to help people out, and Walmart's understaffed. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, it's like, damn, that's crazy. Ugh. Oh my god, I'm back again. I've been bouncing back and forth, up, down. She's like, praise, I have freedom.
I've been waiting for like 30 minutes.
Well, I mean, one order got me like all the miles that way. Sorry, I can only pull so fast. I can't punch it 100 miles per hour.
Probably not.
Yeah, I probably push my luck sometimes. Yeah, I know, same. Alright, thank you. Yeah, you guys are done at 10. Your guys' slot. I got it figured, but I wanted to make sure because our thing, our like app now lets us stay on until 11. But I was like, pretty sure you. Yeah, yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So I think the only thing I can do after you guys are done is shops. See you later. Alright, should we go drop this off and then maybe come back for one more, depending on how fast I do this? Says I'll drop this off by 9:09, so I should be able to come back for at least one more curbside pickup, but who freaking knows, I guess. I'm glad that a lot of these late night ones haven't been too annoying. Or like, too massive, I should say. So otherwise I feel like I'd be excited as crap. That is not the correct word I meant to say. I meant to say exhausted as crap, not excited as crap. Holy. Apparently, I should stop after this one, because damn, my mental is not on par. Lordy. So question for everyone that's in the chat. Since it is like stupid dark outside, I know you guys are going to be tilted, but would you prefer to look at basically nothing at this point? Or would you rather see like sort of, you know, lights? Or like, you know, be able to see something more than just darkness pretty much? Just curious. Some of you probably don't even give a crap, but... Oh, I should probably... make a... well, I don't know. Maybe... What do you guys think? I think I'll just not do any GoPro footage and just put up the couple orders that I did do at the end in the outro. That probably makes the most sense, I think. Since I feel like just showing them the dark scenery is not even that great, but you want it left of your back door, but you also don't want me to knock. That's fair. It is pretty late to be knocking. I got to that last one and there was no instructions, and I'm like, should I knock? I was like, I probably shouldn't. Because it is so late. Lordy, lordy. Lordy, lordy. Yeah, this one was supposed to be dropped off at 8. I think we're a little late. What do you guys think? I think we be a little behind, but that's just me. I like the DoorDash instructions that say hand it to me, leave at my door. Yeah, those are great. I don't think I've had an instruction yet from Spark, but I have seen on Reddit where someone's like, oh, no, that's not true. I have actually. There was one person who had a hand it to me customer signature, and they just said leave at my door, and it was a Nintendo freaking Switch, and that's all they ordered. I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't care. And it was at an apartment complex. I'm like, I'm sorry. No way in freaking hell am I leaving this Nintendo Switch at your door. You are coming out to at least grab it. I won't ask that. I didn't ask the person to sign it, but you asked for a customer signature. You're getting, like, I'm watching you take it from me because there's no shot I'm having it reported as like missing. And the person seemed like all mad, like when I like, you know, because it took her like 5-10 minutes to come get it, and like her kid kept opening the door like 3 times, and then eventually she came and grabbed it. I'm surprised. There was like a $20 tip on there, and it stayed the next day. And I was like, okay, I don't know what that was about, but you know, I'm glad the tip didn't go away and it wasn't a tip bait. Cause yeah, it was like a $30, you know, Walmart Spark for one item, and it was just a Switch. And I'm like, that seems really sketchy. But it worked out. Alright, what is technically 6th here? Next door street over. Okay. Please tell me. Well, okay. Since their order is late, I can understand if someone didn't leave their lights on, but at the same time, leave your lights on. Is it? I think it's that house. I'm gonna Google Maps it since it's so dark out. 30. This one? So yes, it's that one. Okay. Now I'll go down the alleyway and leave it their back door. Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da-dum. A duck walked up to the lemonade stand and he said to the man running the stand, hey, bum, bum, bum. Got any grapes? Man said, screw your grapes. Oh. Lots of puddles, Yep, great, love them. They're my favorite, pal. Oh my god, this alleyway sucks. Which house is it? Oh, the one that has the light on. Well, I could have done that, I guess. It made more sense. Alright, BRB. Ugh. Well, I guess I'm glad that person came out. Didn't respect their, I should have realized that, since I wasn't actually close to the edge of the thing yet, but they were ready for it. Alright. What else to say? The other day, that guy was like, I'm not... Oh, what does it say? So when you have electronics and other stuff, how do they do it for shopping at yours? Because the other day, that guy was like, I'm not handing it to you, but I will follow you up front on the order I had. I can't speak for all the time, but the times I've been with, they just look at his phone to see the Spark order, and then they just hand it to him. That's what I would think. But he probably just didn't know. Dink, I think I was there actually for your order that you're talking about. And I'm not gonna lie, I probably like would have reiterated the fact, because I think you tried to reiterate to him of like, hey, this is a Walmart delivery. It's not, it's already been paid for. Like, you guys are just supposed to hand it to me. But that's just personally what I would have done. I would have done until he would just handed it to me, because like he's wasting my time by forcing it to go up front. But yeah, technically they're supposed to just like give it to you. So honestly might be able to pull off two more with how much time we still have left. I guess we'll see. Then I had the other item of paper towels. Can you scan a barcode back in electronics also or not? Technically I think you could, yeah. Because I mean they have a QR code back there for like Walmart Pay and stuff for regular customers. So I can't imagine that you're like not able to do that. I'd assume you'd be able to. I've never personally tried, but I know on their machine back there, on their like where you insert your debit card and stuff, they have a QR code at the bottom. So I don't know if that's specifically just for Walmart Pay though, or if it would act exactly like the regular QR code. Mainly just because I've never tried it though. I guess you'd have to specifically ask, like, one of the Walmart employees. Granted, I don't know how many of them would actually know the answer to that question. be up at 4 a.m. So I should probably go to bed. Sounds good, Dink. Thanks for coming in after your live. Appreciate always having the watch hours. I almost kind of want to... I'm going to do it, because I can't imagine that there's going to be people that are coming at this point. I'm just going to make it so easy. I'm just going to back up to the door, basically. Just because I think it's funny. Still wish we could raid on YouTube. Yeah, that'd be interesting. But who knows if we'll ever get a feature like that. Should I walk up to the door and be like, let me in? I need my order. What's the difference between a calendar and you? Not a clue. Be careful. Be careful what? Yeah.
I was watching the screen and all of a sudden I see you just start backing up.
I was like, well, I was like, at this point, I can't imagine anyone's going to show up here. 23:35. It's like I'm clearly the only person back into this lot. I actually might be able to pull one more off after this, because this one's a little more. Just trying.
These are cupcakes.
Alright, well, potentially we'll look back for one more. Oh, there's one more thing back here. Is that it? See ya. Yep. Well, it was funny if you didn't mess it up. No, I'm just kidding. The calendar has dates. That's funny. Luckily, I don't need a date because I got a girlfriend, but still a good one. Still a good one. There was apparently one other person. It wasn't a delivery driver. It was someone just picking up their groceries. But what was I gonna say? They're just picking up their groceries. So I've been the only delivery driver. So. Do you see any orders waiting? What do you mean, Lisa? Like, there's still more sitting there, but there's only going to be a chance for me to pick up one more once I come back, because Walmart's, like, curbside or whatever closes at 10. I guess that kind of helps to let you guys see me. I just turn up my brightness a little bit. Hey, Mary, how's it going? So, like, it's not by choice that I won't be able to do all these orders if they are decent enough. It's just they won't be open anymore for it, so. Dink, I thought you were going to bed, man. He's doing the Minnesota goodbye, but in sleep form. Too hard in bed. He's like, well, better go to bed. But you know what? I'll turn it back on. Why not? While in bed. This guy, I tell you. He's a character, I'll tell you that. Fell asleep and missed my dash tonight. Damn. That's what we call unfortunate. Oh, this one's actually not that far behind. Wow, someone actually ordered for a 9 o'clock drop-off? That's crazy. I think it's the first time I've ever actually seen someone order for a 9 to 10 o'clock drop-off. But I caught the end of the day, or the, what? Oh, the end of Dink's live. Gotcha. It's the end of Dink's live. The end of his life as we know it. That's crazy. I have to go to the third. Hey, you know what? Actually, I just realized, guys. We were talking about how you guys don't have elevators in apartment complexes or whatever. This apartment complex doesn't have an elevator. Granted, it's only 3 stories, but still has no elevator. Okay, so my best solution is probably go. All right, guys. Have fun with the 90-degree tilt. BRB while I drop this off. Lordy. What did I miss? A lot? More or less. My God. What does that say? Do you get an hourly wage? Oh, dumps and tips. I am always worried that you don't tip enough. Don't ever worry about tipping enough. I always, would love it as long as you tip me gas. So like $3 or whatever. I'm okay with that as my tip. I'm not worried about a tip. Granted, obviously tips help and stuff like that. And if it's a curbside order, Walmart honestly doesn't pay very well. And so tips help along the way. But, I'm trying my best to give people their orders if they have them. So, what does it say? You join in with us. You watch Drew a lot? Heck yeah, you do, Mary. Run, Forrest, run. Yeah, y'all probably just watch me run. Tilted though, 90-degree angle though. That's how you guys watch me run. 90-degree angle. You guys won't be able to see me if I do that. What does it say? I think he made the tilt worse than it was before. Classic. I'm giving a tip at all. You're being very kind and generous, so don't worry about that. 100%. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. If you're already tipping, bless. Bless. All right. Yes, I did. Oh, I made it worse. That's what I'm assuming you're talking about. Weird pizza guy think me for a tip, and it made it sound like people don't tip them at all. Where I live, tip employees make less. Yeah, no worries. Tip is just an extra bonus. Obviously, we kind of rely on tips, unfortunately, as gig workers, because the corporations, for some reason, don't want to pay us well. But I never expect a tip. You're probably more likely to get people to come to you faster if you put a tip on there. But I guarantee you, the most people who are like, I don't know if I tip enough, are probably the people who tip way more than they think they do, and are very generous to begin with. So $5 minimum. You think $5 minimum? I personally just think of gas, so like $3. Generally, people would probably round that up to $5. But which one am I taking? Oh, you mean like my last order? It's a 2-drop for $21, 5 miles. They're both apartment complexes. The first one, though, is a duplex or a multiplex, one of the two. And then, what was I going to say? But they only have like 4 items. The second one is unfortunately going to 5th floor of an apartment complex. But it's also a small order. But this one does have like 30 items. So as long as there's not something outrageous, I should be able, no problem, to just bring my bucket up. But unfortunately, these are both apartment complexes. There is one still there that has 2 cases of water that obviously I won't be able to get to. But that was going to like I don't know, like third floor apartment or something. So, thanks for your answering. Yeah, no problem. You don't have 4-minute in traffic lights. That's true. So I can see why you'd want your minimum tip to be a little higher. But I personally just think, 3 is a good place because that's what gas is. I guess 4 because gas here right now is $3.50, but yeah, that other one was pretty gross. It was a 2 case of water. I don't remember if there's any other heavy stuff, but I'm sure there was. But plus we run AC, but most of the year. Yeah, that's true. You're right. So that's even more costs. Oh, I didn't think. Nice.
I haven't seen the founder's uploads. How's it going, man?
It's going 21.90. Well, I almost got you guys up.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think. I mean, just go speed up. Just speed up a little bit.
I have Mark. Plus, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I was just like, man, I came in, managed to get like, what, 5 in the last like 2.5 hours. I think I kind of work it out where there won't be a crap load of angry ass customers.
Most customers are understanding. There's just like outliers, of course.
This was like the time where I feel like the late people are the ones that are like, but you guys offer the service, you should be able to get it to me. Oh, yeah.
They are like that.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't want to deal with this record.
This part of the job.
I'm glad that I don't have to deal with that part of the job.
I'm pretty good.
But no Walmart was bad. What the hell?
We are out of them.
Just used them too much, huh?
Exactly. I was getting too many 5-star surveys. They said. No, they don't. I don't even know.
Yep. All right. Let go. Shall we? Do this last one and die a little bit inside. A 2-mile ride can take 20 minutes. That's what you call rough. Plus, we wait at most restaurants for DoorDash. Yeah, that's true. Other apps pay enough. I thought Uber Eats for the longest time when I originally did it paid really well. And then I didn't do it for a while. And then for some reason, granted, this was back, in Duluth, Minnesota, so I don't live there anymore. So it doesn't really affect me in terms of that. But back in, when I lived there, Uber Eats paid really well. And now Uber Eats, it seems to me, pays like crap. But that's just me. I honestly think Uber Eats pays worse than DoorDash. Or the people tip less on Uber Eats. One of the two. back in the day. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Way back in the day. Back in Nam. Uber pays less. 100%. Back when things made sense. But it made a killing in rideshare. Yeah, but doesn't Uber now also pay less on rideshare as well? So now even Uber rideshare is kind of garbage unless you get like like the surges or whatever. Pretty sure that's basically how it is now with Uber. If you don't get the surge pay or like the quests or whatever, you're basically screwed and making absolutely garbage money. Turn his destination between two airports. Oh, okay. That's fair. We had an airport in Duluth, so that was like the only time you could really make money unless you wanted to like, you know, stay late in a tourist area and deal with a lot of drunks on the weekends and stuff, but... 'That was sneaky, Bob. I didn't see you react for the phone. I mean, I don't know. I have my phone on silent / like vibrate or whatever, so it's not very obvious when people text me. Like, my girlfriend texted me during the live too, asking me to pick up some things from Walmart. So I mean, I don't know. It's pretty easy. As long as you're not trying to have like a full-blown conversation or whatever. Because obviously I'm not trying to text and drive, but I'm a very neutral person, Dink, when it comes to stuff. It takes quite a bit for me to react. I don't know if my girlfriend's still in the chat, but I'm sure she can agree to this, that most of the time, unless I'm like stupid passionate about it, you probably won't get a very big a reaction out of me. Like, let it be anything. So... This one's honestly not even that late either. This was supposed to be dropped off at 8:54, so it's not honestly that bad, but... regular joke that I'm a robot. Yeah, pretty much. I actually am a robot. I'm just so advanced AI that I almost have feelings, but just didn't get programmed enough, to where my functionality just doesn't work. They can get one more. Come on, hustle. I still have to drop this one off, and then I have one other order that's going to the 5th floor of an apartment building. There's no way I can make it back in time to the Walmart before 10 o'clock. Plus, the only one that's sitting there, Dink, is a 2-drop that has a huge order going in an apartment complex. It's 2 cases of water and then, other groceries and such. So it's not exactly the easiest thing to pull off. All right. BRB. What is this car doing?
Quentin?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
Perfect.
I was just at Walmart.
I was just...
For future reference, it's that house right there.
Yep. I dropped you off to the other day.
Oh, you did? The sausage?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
You had like 6 of them, right? Or whatever?
Yeah.
Yep.
Appreciate it.
No problem, man. Yeah, I'm the only one that's out right now, so
Really?
I wasn't even planning on being out, but I was like,
The cops?
huh?
Did you think we were the cops?
No, I was just like, okay, what's happening? But yeah, no, I just saw there was like 4 or 5 other people's orders just sitting there, and I felt really bad because I was like, this is my full-time job, and I don't have anything else really going on generally when I'm not working. So, especially when, you guys, order and stuff. Yeah, so try to get it to you guys. Red. And your other stuff. All right, y'all. Have a good one. Well, that was interesting. Dude was just getting, I guess he went and did Walmart, I guess, too, which is kind of funny. It's like, well, that's kind of redundant. Ordering delivery, and then you went to Walmart anyways, but they seem like chill dudes. That was funny. They were coming up on me on a car, and I'm like, well, if I get shot, y'all won't have witnessed it, but you'll hear the gunfire. But nah, they're just 2 chill dudes waiting for their order. So that was kind of funny. You just said you are advanced AI. No stairs for the drop. Nice. Not this first one. This first one was just a multiplex, so this one was pretty easy. But this one is going to a 5th floor apartment, so that's a little unfortunate, but it is what it is. Elevator, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to this apartment complex, or at least it's not ringing a bell when I looked at the address. Probably. Like I said, I think I only know of one. We're on the strip, so y'all can see me for a little bit till I turn down different street. What was I gonna say? I forgot already. I only know of one place, and that was that apartment complex we were on the last order. That doesn't have an elevator. So we'll see, I guess. If you run faster, you can get one more in. I don't want to get that one in. I could pick up the express shop that's still sitting there, if it's still sitting there when I finish this order. reconnected. Now we're live again. I'll probably do the grocery list first that I need to get, and then maybe I'll go pick it up. It's only like 5 or 6 items. Express order. We'll wait. You'll wait for the super large apartment complex order. Y'all want me to die by age 30. Hate to see it. Do you enjoy the hype? I mean, there's not that much hype. Maybe I have dropped off to this location before. So I'm not 100% sure. I think I have, though, actually. Question for everyone that's still in chat. Do you think the YouTube videos that I put out are... what's this person say? It says... person is confused why this content isn't okay and says that the content seems like an invasion of privacy, but not really. Very interesting to comment that if they don't like the content. They could just move on and go somewhere else. It's not like I'm being malicious in any way. Very strange, I say. BRB. Oh. This is the first time I ever saw you, but if you meant doing deliveries, I think it's fine because you don't give anyone's info. Well, that's what I'm trying to understand. Is like, if I was being malicious and trying to like give people's personal info out, like their name, their address, you know, that's one thing, because, you know, that's definitely a no-no. And like, you know, yeah, I'm like shooting their house when I shoot, like, you know, the GoPro footage of me dropping the order off. But I mean, people could easily Google a house, you know what I mean, and see the Google Street View of a house. I personally, I know some people wouldn't care, or like some, I should turn the thing on so you guys can see me, sort of. I know some people wouldn't care and would still post like going inside someone's porch or something like that. But I take even precautions like that. Like, I don't show inside people's porches, so if someone wants it inside their porch, I don't record any of that. I just record if I am dropping it to the outside of their house or garage or wherever. And, you know, I don't know. And then shooting inside a Walmart, if Walmart wants to tell me, you know, not to record, they're more than welcome to do that, because that's, you know, technically their right. And I did actually have one Walmart employee ask me way back when, if, like, you know, because it was back when I had the brim cam before I had the necklace or whatever, to put it on my chest, that if he could just not be in the video or whatever. And I said, yeah, man, that's fine. I don't care. If you guys are going to be, you know, respectful about, like, you know, your privacy, I'm more than willing to work with you guys. I just don't understand how, like, I don't know. What can I say? Sometimes I guess I just don't. I don't know. Maybe it is an invasion of privacy. I don't know. Come on, light, turn red for me so I can go. Oh. But I just want to reiterate with, you know, everyone here and stuff. I do really appreciate all of you guys for being here, commenting, liking, having a good time, chatting. Even the ones who, you know, don't really join the lives and stuff, who are basically here, you know, just for the YouTube videos. Appreciate all of you for being here and stuff. You guys really motivate me to keep going and putting out content, and hopefully, you know, giving you guys entertainment. So I hope I can be entertaining enough for everyone that, you know, someday we build a crazy big community, whether that just be people who also do gig work, who do gig work and make content out of it, or who, you know, just enjoy watching gig work. Because I think, you know, gig work is a really, you know, great service as long as we all can come together and, you know, make it one. So, what do you say, Lisa? Remember, in the game of life, there is always that one in the crowd. That's true. But, you know, a lot of times, too, the one in the crowd can all of a sudden change your crowd into many. So, always just gotta be wary. That's why I take the extra precautions of making sure I basically show the bare minimum of what is probably, you know, extra precautions that I don't really need, but I do anyways, just because I want to be careful. So, yeah. Well, guys, it is about 10 o'clock. I did not expect to be out and actually work like a 7-hour shift today in total, but I mean, we did. I think we had a good time. Really surprised at how many. Apparently I should do more late night shifts where we get really into the dark because we think we got like, I don't know, like 8 more people or something like that subscribed when I joined back on, which is pretty awesome. Appreciate everyone that's newcomers, and of course all that are old. You did what? What I say that you were saying I did too. I don't know what I said. Clearly I'm so fried apparently. Oh, are you saying I did? You expected me to work like a super long shift because you guys pushed me to it? I'm assuming that's what you mean. But yeah, so I just really like, you know, helping out if I can, you know, where it's needed and such. But with it hitting 10 o'clock, we only got an hour left of Walmart being open, so I gotta get in there and grab a couple groceries myself, and they're closing up shop here anyways for curbsides. They don't let it go past 10 o'clock anyways, so you knew I'd be out late. Yeah, okay. But I think I'll let y'all go. Sounds good, Cassandra. Thank you. Appreciate you stopping by and finding my channel. I hope I can entertain you in the future if we, or if you stay in this community. I'll give you guys a quick stat rundown of what we got. It looks like I made about, from what I can tell, with driving and being bumps and stuff, about 2 1/4 from what I can tell. So 225 in about, what is that? 7 hours, 7.5 probably, roughly. I haven't fully stopped it yet, but that's pretty good, I would say. Yeah, other than that, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Stay safe, stay hungry. See you guys in the next one. Take care.